guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing my second part of my 2015 favorites of makeup and beauty stuff, and today it is going to be all about my high-end favorites. I've been so excited about this video, honestly, because I love high-end makeup and I've got so many amazing products to share with you. And if you do follow me here on my YouTube channel, you will obviously know most of these products because these are some of those products that I've been using in my tutorials, in my videos, and just been telling you about in my favorites videos. So without further ado, let's get into my 2015 high-end makeup favorites. Let's start out with the first thing, primer. I've got two to share with you, and honestly, these are just some of those primers that I've just gone back to again and again and again. These are honestly my holy grail primers, and I use them whenever I don't know what else to use. The first one I want to share with you is the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer. This is such a lovely primer. If you've got normal to slightly dry skin or to very dry skin, you will absolutely love this product because it is amazing on the skin. It gives you a very natural finish and it makes your makeup last for such a long time as well. It is the primer that I'm wearing today, and as you can see, my skin looks very, very healthy, and that is exactly why I love this one. It makes your skin look so perfect, so healthy, so hydrated, fresh, everything nice. So this is just an amazing primer. However, if you're going for that more poreless, perfected look, I would totally go for the Professional from Benefit. And I think this one was in my 2014 favorites from last year, and honestly, it has just kept being one of my favorites, so I have to mention it again. It is so good, especially for those of you who've got oily skin, because it is oil-free, so there's no bad things going on there, no oiliness. And it is just an oil-free, lightweight, translucent, silky primer. It is a bit more silicone-y in its feel and in its texture, and it is not as moisturizing, obviously. But if you want that perfect looking skin that is much more evened out and all of that jazz, you need this in your life. It is so good, and honestly, I haven't found any other high-end primer that works as well as the Benefit Professional. For CC Cream this year, I've only got one product to share with you, and you guys, you must know which one I'm going to talk about. The MAC Prep+Prime CC Cream in the color Neutralize. I've gone through 2 bottles of this one now during 2015, and I just love it. It is a holy grail product for me once again, and I always kind of mix it in with my primers because I just feel like that it neutralizes my skin, and if I've got any redness or any weirdness going on, this one totally neutralizes everything. It is just an amazing CC cream, and it's got SPF 30 in it as well, so it's great for all year round, really. I absolutely adore it. If there's one thing that I feel like I've discovered this year, it is foundations. I've been trying out literally so many foundations, and I've just found some that I absolutely love and that I always go back to whenever I want a good foundation day. The first one is obviously my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. In my 2014 favorites, I mentioned the just normal HD foundation, which has now been discontinued because they made a new version. And I am just as in love with the new version, or maybe even more in love with the new version, if I must be honest. It is very lightweight on the skin, and it gives a light to medium coverage, I would say. You can build it up. It is very lightweight, as I said, so it doesn't feel heavy or cakey, and it just looks so beautiful, especially in photos. If you want the Ultra HD effect to your skin, you need this foundation in your life. It just gives you a perfect looking skin every single day. And the other foundation, which is actually not really a foundation, is the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops. These are amazing because you can kind of like customize how much coverage you want and so on. These are kind of like full pigment drops, and when you mix them in with your foundations, with your moisturizers, serums, tinted moisturizers, whatever you've got, you get whatever kind of coverage you want, and this can cover like literally everything. You can also use it as a concealer if you've got a really nasty imperfection or blemish, whatever you want to cover. So this is amazing, and I just love that it comes in so many different shades. That's the thing with both of these products, actually. They come in so many different shades, so you'll definitely be able to find the perfect shade for you. For concealer, I've got one product to share with you. My Decay Naked Skin Concealer. OMFG. This is amazing. This is my favorite under eye concealer. However, you can also use it to conceal redness, spots, whatever. It is just so lightweight yet still so high coverage. I've tried so many concealers during 2015, but none of them compares to this one. This is amazing. Moving on to some powders, I really feel like the 2015 was the year where I kind of like went a tiny bit away from pressed powders and over to loose powders. I just feel like the loose powders, they look more natural and less cakey on the skin. However, I've got one pressed powder to share with you. It is from Bobbi Brown. This is the Sheer Finish pressed powder and it is so amazing. I've got it in the color Soft Sand and it's just really good at setting your makeup. It doesn't give extra coverage, it just sets the makeup and keeps you matte during the day. So if you get oily in your T-zone during the day, this is an amazing powder, and honestly I've just had it in my handbag or whatever, just having it with me around because it is such a great on-the-go powder. And as I said, this one doesn't give extra coverage, it just sets the makeup, and that's what I really love about it. Now the loose powder that I want to share with you guys, I haven't got with me at the moment because I'm out of it. I've used it up completely. It is the Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I've used three of them during 2015, which is kind of crazy if you ask me. I love it for setting my under eye area and just my makeup in general, and it is so great for baking, the new trend of doing the under eye area, and it's just amazing for that job because it is very translucent and it's very finely milled, so it doesn't feel heavy or cakey under the eyes. Moving on to blusher, I honestly haven't been wearing that much blush during 2015. It just hasn't been my thing, if I must be honest, so I haven't really been able to pick out a favorite blush because I've just been trying out some blushes here and there, but to be fairly honest, I've just gone for that more bronzy look to my cheeks and so on, so blush hasn't really been a favorite of mine during 2015. However, I've been using loads of bronzer and I've got loads of bronzers and contour shades to share with you, so let's do that. The first bronzer that I want to share with you is kind of like a bronzer and a contour shade actually, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow palette, and let me just say this has been a huge favorite of mine. Both shades, both the contour shade and the highlight shade, these are my faves and I've been using it so much during 2015, and this has just been my go-to palette whenever I wanted a glowy and contoured look, and I love it so very much. Another contour slash highlight set that I've been loving so very much is the IT Cosmetics My Sculpted Face palette. It is so stunning because you get 6 different shades, 2 highlighting shades and then 4 like contour slash bronzing shades, and this is so wearable. My favorite shade in here is definitely this one for contouring. It is absolutely stunning and very great for me and my complexion, so I've just been loving this one so much. This is not being talked enough about on YouTube. It is absolutely stunning. And last but for sure not least, this cannot come as a surprise to you because during the last half year I've been using this one literally every single day, and I'm not even joking here. This is the Too Faced The Little Black Book of Bronzes, and I'm kind of cheating here because as you can see we've got so many different bronzes and also some kind of like blushy shades as well. But I've just been loving this palette so much ever since I got it. I bought it in the US and ever since then I've been using it like a crazy person, and my favorite shades in here are the Milk Chocolate Soleil, the Chocolate Soleil, and then the Pink Leopard shade here. Those 3 I've just been using again and again, and these are just my go-to shades whenever I want a very bronzy and nice looking skin. This is definitely my favorite book of the year as well. So we're moving on to highlighters, and honestly this has been the year for me when it comes to highlighters. Strobing has just been my thing. I love highlighting. Oh, I absolutely adore it. I love how my skin looks when it's a bit more illuminated and glowy, so highlighters have definitely been a huge favorite of mine during 2015, and I've got 3 highlighters to share with you. The first one I haven't used that much here on my channel, but on an everyday basis I've been using it a lot, and the reason why I haven't been using it that much here on my channel is because it's a limited edition product. It is from Bobbi Brown. It is the Shimmerbrick called Sandstone. I think this one was from the 2014 fall collection or something like that, but this is just a stunning highlighter. It is so beautiful. You get 5 different shades and you can mix and match however you want to. If you stick to these upper shades up here, you'll get a more like highlighted glow, and if you stay to these down here, a more bronzy glow. I've just been loving this one so much, and I'm so sad that this is a limited edition color because it is absolutely stunning and it goes great with almost every skin tone. And the 2 other highlighting shades that I'm going to share with you, it can't come as a surprise for you guys. My Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, OMG, these are just love. I mean, honestly, I can't even describe my excitement for these products. The first one here is Moonstone, and this is probably my all-time favorite highlighter for 2015. It is stunning, especially for those of you who are a bit more pale in your skin. It just suits you so well. It goes great with actually every skin tone if you ask me, and it's just so beautiful because it hasn't got huge chunky shimmer particles in it. It is very finely milled and just lovely on the cheeks. And the other one that I've been loving is the one called Opal, and to me this has been kind of like an highlighting blushy kind of shade for me. This is a tiny bit too dark for me to be just a very light highlighter, but for me wearing it is just much more of a blushy highlight, and I really like that. So a stunning color. If you've got darker skin, this is the ultimate highlighting shade for you, definitely. Moving on to some brow products. The first one that I'm going to share with you is obviously my Bobbi Brown Perfectly Defined Longwear Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Blonde, but there are, I believe, 8 different shades, so there's definitely a shade for you as well. This is just amazing and so quick, so simple, so easy to use, and I've done a full like brow routine with this one because it's just been my favorite for 2015. It comes with a spoolie in one end and then the actual brow product in the other end, and you've heard me talk so much about this product here on my channel, so I'm not gonna go on and on and on about it. It is just a love product for me, and it's just one of those products that I go to whenever I just want a quick, simple, easy brow look. And the other brow product that I really love, I haven't got with me because I've just used it up. It is the Anastasia Brow Wiz product, and I've gone through, I think, 3 or 4 of those in 2015, which just comes to tell you how much I love it. You can be so precise with it. You can do whatever kind of brow with it as well. You can be very natural and very out there as well. So just a lovely brow product if you ask me. And to set my brows, the only thing that I've been going back to again and again is the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is just amazing for setting the brows. I've used it today as well. And you get this cute little brush here that is just perfect for setting the brows and not getting too much product in there. And it's just so simple, so quick, so easy to use, and it just sets your brows in place. And this is in the shade light to medium. You can also use it on those days where you don't want a full-on brow look. It will just look very natural with this in the brows, and I absolutely love it. Breathe, I'm talking so much. Moving on to eye primers. My 2 favorite eye primers have been the matte paint pots, and these are the shades Soft Ochre and Painterly. And I've been kind of going back and forth between these 2 shades actually during the entire year. This one here is Soft Ochre, and it's a bit more warm toned, whereas Painterly is a bit more cool in its undertones. And it really depends on which kind of eye look I go for, but I've been using both of them so very much, honestly, and these are just my favorites for eye primers. For cream shadows this year, I've only got one to share with you, and this is my favorite shade of all time. It is the Bobbi Brown Cream Shadow Stick in the color Golden Bronze. This is so beautiful. It is a goldy, bronzy shade. If you're going for that bronzy eye makeup look, this is so quick, so simple, so easy to use. I'm not gonna swatch anything because this video will be way too long if I do that, but it's just a stunning golden bronzy shade. Moving on to single eyeshadows, I have mostly been sticking to like palettes and so on during 2015. However, I've got 3 really beautiful single eyeshadows to share with you, and all of them are actually from Bobbi Brown, and I just feel like this was the year for me of discovering how amazing the Bobbi Brown eyeshadows are. So if you haven't tried them, you have to. The first one that I want to share with you is the one called Taupe. It is right there. A great brown, warm brown color that is great in the crease or just on the entire eyelid. One of my favorite like go-to crease colors. And the other 2 that I've got to share with you is a color called Bone, and as you can see, I've hit pan completely in this one, so I need to buy a new one. A great all over the lid shade. It is very, it's kind of like a banana shade if you get what I mean, and sometimes I even use it to set my under eye area because it's very finely milled. And the other shade is the one called Champagne Quartz down there. Sorry, I'm just flashing you, but it's down there, Champagne Quartz. This is one of my go-to eyeshadows whenever I want a really standard, neutral, everyday eye, and it is just so quick, so simple, so easy, and very pigmented. And honestly, the Bobbi Brown eyeshadows have just been a huge favorite of mine during 2015. They're so highly pigmented and so amazing to work with. I am honestly an eyeshadow palette-aholic, if you ask me. I've got so many, it's kind of embarrassing actually. And it's kind of difficult for me to use all of them, honestly, because I've got that many now. But it's kind of like a collector's thing for me. It's been so difficult for me to just pick one, so I've got 3 to share with you. The first 2 here, they can't come as a surprise because I've been using them a lot here on my channel as well. The Lorac 1 and 2, these are just amazing eyeshadow palettes. such high quality and so freaking pigmented. You get both mattes and shimmers in here, and they're just amazing. What can I say? What can I do like that? My favorite colors are definitely in the original Lorac Pro palette, but these are also amazing. Honestly, if you haven't tried these, you have to. And during 2015, I have been trying to go out of my comfort zone when it comes to eyeshadows and so on, and therefore I've been using my Urban Decay Vice 2 palette so much, because it has got some more crazy colors in here, as you can see, and it is just absolutely amazing. And yeah, I've just been using it a lot to create some more special eye makeup looks, and there are just so many great colors in here. Very pigmented as well. Just my go-to palette whenever I've gone for that more like crazy makeup look, and I really like that. And the packaging as well is so cool, so fierce. So it has definitely been a favorite of mine as well. For eyeliners, I haven't really discovered that many eyeliners that I really truly love. I've got one favorite from Urban Decay. This is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the color Zero. This is just a plain black eye pencil, and it's great because it really just stays in place all during the day and night if you wear this one. That's why it's called 24/7, I guess. It just really sticks and stays on. When it then comes to gel eyeliners, I've only got one to share with you as well. It is the Bobbi Brown gel eyeliner in the color Black Ink. So a plain black matte shade, as you can see, and it's just great if you want to do a liner, a wing liner, whatever. I've just figured out that gel liners, they're so much easier to work with actually. I've had it for so long and it still hasn't like dried on me, so really nice quality definitely. For liquid liners, I haven't got any favorites actually, because I've just been going through all of my drugstore liquid liners. I feel like that they are much better than my high-end ones, so haven't got any favorites there. Moving on to mascaras. If you guys have been watching my channel, you will know that I've been trying out so many mascaras during 2015. The first one I can't share with you because I haven't got it right now, but it is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. And I really like that one for a very classic mascara look. And the thing that I love about it the most is that it doesn't smudge on me. My biggest issue is that my lashes, they are so freaking long, so it takes literally nothing for me to get smudgy on the eye area, and it's just not cute at all. But the Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara from MAC, it just stays on for the entire day without smudging. So that one is a huge favorite just because of that. And the other mascara that I really want to share with you is the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. Ever since I tried this one, it's just been a huge favorite, and I'm just using it literally every single day. And it's got extra black pigment in it, so it just gives a bit more drama to your eyelashes, and I just really like that. And I actually haven't been using this one that much here on my channel, but just on an everyday basis, this has just been my go-to mascara. Moving on to lipsticks, this is always a place where YouTubers, they go crazy with different lipsticks. However, I've actually narrowed it down to just one lipstick. Oh yeah, I did good. I did really good. I went through my entire lipstick collection and I was just like, which lipstick have I been wearing the most just during the year and so on, and which one has just been my go-to lipstick. And honestly, it cannot come as a surprise to you guys. It is my MAC Blankety lipstick, and it's actually the one I'm wearing just in the inner corners of my lips actually. It is just the greatest everyday nudie beigey kind of color. It is in an amplified finish, and it's very wearable just for an everyday lip. It is so easy to wear. It's just been my go-to lipstick, honestly. It has just always been in my handbag, and yeah, just always with me on the go if I'm going away for a weekend or something like that. So honestly, this is love. This is my everything. This is my 2015 favorite lipstick. I was just about to say mascara there. Oh well. That was actually the easy part, because now we're moving on to lip liners. You know I've been obsessed with lip liners, and I've got this many to share with you because I just couldn't pick just one favorite. And I'm just going to tell you the names really quickly. The first one here is the Bobbi Brown Pale Mauve. The greatest mauvey kind of pale shade. Is so wearable. And then the other one from Bobbi Brown is the one called Ballet Pink, a great Your Lips but kind of better kind of shade if you ask me. And lastly from Bobbi Brown, the one called Cocoa, which is a bit more brown in its undertones, really beautiful. And then I've got two from MAC, and the first one is the one called Stone. I've been wearing it like a crazy person ever since I got it. You know how much I love it. It is amazing. A very brown grayish tone to it, and I really like that. And the other one is one called Strip Down, and Strip Down is a bit more brown in its undertones, very brown actually, and I really like that. And as you can see, I've kind of like been sticking to that more, I don't know, browny nudie colors. These are just the best. And the big thing for 2015, liquid lipsticks. And I've only got one to share with you because honestly I haven't been trying out that many yet. However, 2016 is going to be my year of liquid lipsticks. I'm gonna try out so many and I can't wait, honestly. But the only one that I've just been loving so much is the one from Anastasia, and it is the liquid lipstick in the color Pure Hollywood. I think it's such a great wearable shade and it just dries matte so perfectly, and it doesn't give me that white ring around my lips, and I just really like it. I think it's amazing, great formula, great quality, and amazing shade as well. I also like the one called Sepia actually. Let me just show you. Sepia as well. These two shades, they're just love for me, and I've just been wearing them again and again and again. And now a little extra section because there are some of the products that are just not a foundation or whatever. The first thing that I want to share with you is my beauty blender, and this one is really dirty because I've just been using it, but honestly I love beauty blenders. This has been my year for discovering how amazing a beauty blender is. I was so skeptic about these beauty blenders, however it's my favorite tool for applying foundation, concealer, also powder because I'm baking and so on. If I didn't mention it in my 2015 favorites, I would be lying, and I don't want to lie to you guys. Also, another favorite is the setting spray, and this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I've been using this one a lot and I really like it. It really sets my makeup in place and makes it last the entire day without any budging or smudging or anything weird going on, and it's actually really refreshing. Let's just do it. An amazing product. If you haven't tried these setting sprays from Urban Decay, you have to. So the last product in this video is not really a makeup product, but it's made for cleansing your brushes. It is the Bobbi Brown Brush Cleansing Spray, and it's just been my favorite. It's just the best way to cleanse your brushes. So quick, so simple, so easy. You don't have to use water or anything like that. It really nourishes the brushes and also cleans them. OMG, that was a long video and a lot of me talking, and I've been talking way too much. Whew. Okay, but that was actually all for this video, guys, and my 2015 high-end makeup favorites. And I really hope that you enjoyed it and found it inspirational. If you're looking for some great products, these are definitely all of my favorites, my holy grail products. And as always, if you enjoyed it, please give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you can follow me in 2016 so we can find some new favorites for 2016. And I can't wait. Thank you so very much for watching. I love you all so very much. Bye!